Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement. Well, we've finally finished up a couple of wars, which is kind of a surreal experience. We're kind of constantly fighting as of the last couple of decades, but we have found ourselves in a time of peace. We have converted some of our former allies to the right way of thinking, which is good, and I believe we're even going to be able to ally them back again. Now, Augsburg, I think, is our first one we're going for. They will be one of the electors, so we're going to maintain a good relation with them. So we're going to offer the alliance there, and we'll pick that up, which is fantastic. Now, that does mean that we're at 7 of 8 relationships, so we can still have another one. We have our... Let's see, what else do we have? Junior partner... All the rest of these are leading vassals, march. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to leave the rest for now. We might try and ally another one of the electors, but we will see how it goes. We'll go ahead and help out Norway with some of the, bits and pieces of institutions, but I think we're going to go ahead and fight Bohemia. These guys are a little bit big, and they are Protestant. Unfortunately, they are 15% too far above the threshold to convert them. However, what I was thinking, if we manage to throw... Where is this? Yeah. Throw this province back to Thuringia, that would be really good. That would drop them down another 30 development. And then I believe that there is a province here from Saxony as well for another 37. I think between that 67 development, that should be enough to swing them below that threshold. And who knows, maybe we even truce break and convert them that way. Who knows, we will see how it goes. So that is the plan that I have for today. And then I think after this, there's only a couple of smaller ones. But again, as soon as we can get rid of all of these heretic princes, the better. We're making a decent amount of imperial authority at the moment. And yeah, the heretics are still the biggest problem as this current moment stands. So, yeah, we will try and finish that. So, without any further ado, with our armies mostly in place, let's go ahead and declare a war against Bohemia. Good old imperialism is going to be what it is. Augsburg wants land. Oh. Hello, Augsburg. Where do you want to take land from? Let's check that out and see what we see. So we have some in Salzburg there. Regensburg, no, we don't need that. The Palatinate still exists, so that's not too much of a trouble. What else would you want to take? Yeah, I'm not seeing what land that these guys would be looking for, but let's go ahead and see what is their provinces of interest. Yeah, what is Salzburg? Okay. Well, you know what? For now, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. We're just going to let things be. Yeah, I'd rather not call them in at this stage, but we will, if we can call them in later, that'd be nice. We'll just go with the Palatinate and Bar for now. We will have, let's see, so we're going to bring Bohemia down to size. We'll have Gotland we can convert, Salzburg as well, and the other 3 not so much, but as soon as we can pace them out, the best. So let's go ahead and declare imperialism, and that will do nicely. Let's also make sure that we keep on drilling our armies. Extra professionalism is going to be good. Let's grab, let's grab you first and send you over to Croatia. That should be fine. We will march you up over to Salzburg and you over to Landshut. I'm pretty sure that they're the right faith. Oh no, they're reformed. Never mind. We're going to have an extra fellow to crush and bring to the right faith. Okay, you know what? That's even better. That's perfectly fine. Alright, looks like Silly is existing, but they just got wiped. What's going on with Silly? Why are they being so silly? Oh, in fact, we can convert them as well. Ooh. Well, if only I had known. That's good. Alright, so... Who knows? Maybe we will be able to, yeah, so we can't piece them out because they're owned by someone else, unless a partner. But if we break them away from Croatia, maybe we could gain something. Okay. Let's see. Burghers gain land, or the answer is no. Oh, wait a second. Center of revolution emerging in Great Britain. You know what? That sounds terrible. We're going to give in to their demands. Losing 15 absolutism. That hurts, but oh well. The price we pay for good things in this world. Alright, looks like we have coal over here. Which one is this? Lake Nor. Let's go. Oh, we're building a university. Well, make sure that we come back there at some point in the future. We will get ourselves another furnace. Furnaces are fantastic. We also have, what is this? Disloyal Estates. Alright, well, that's going to be whatever it is. Yeah, they won't be too disloyal for long, so I'm not really too bothered. Yeah, they'll see the error of their ways fairly quickly. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and start using some of our military power. If we can make our way through a couple of these fellows quickly, that'll make this war go a bit quicker. And the faster we go to war, the sooner our peace treaties will expire with them. So that is certainly in our interest. Alright, noble rebels in Reykjavik, I do not really care about because, again, just not my problem. Let's see. Occupying a few lands, that's fine. It looks like we have an invasion imminent. Honestly, I don't think I really care about that. We do need to work our way up to Gotland though, so as long as we're aware of them and we're not too foolish with things, we should be able to manage that quite nicely. In fact, you know what? Let's grab our navy and swing that over there. They'll probably have landed in time, but you never know. It might be useful. Alright, so let's see. Croatia, you are the right faith, so I don't really care about doing too much with you. We'll go annul treaties. Let's go with break your alliance with Bohemia. I don't really wish to fight you again. Let's also go ahead and can we make them get rid of Scilly? Let's see. Give up claims in Bosnia. No. War reparations. No. Annul treaties. I think this is where it's going to have to be. Actually, let's just double check that it is actually Scilly who is... Who are you controlled by? Juvenile partner of Landshut. Oh, okay. Not even who I thought you were being controlled by. Well, in that case, that's fine. Let's go ahead and sue for peace. We'll grab ourselves some war reps, and we'll grab ourselves some money. I don't really care about the rest. We do need... Oh, no, never mind. I was about to say, we did need some prestige from disinheriting an heir, but apparently not. So let's go ahead and set that demand. That means we can happily go ahead and... what do we call it? Pay off their debts and make them like us a little bit more in the future. Let's march up around there. We're going to work through Salzburg nice and efficiently. I think that's going to be the best call for us. Let's see. The Panama Canal is being delayed yet again. Not what I want to hear, but I guess it is what it is. Let's see. What else can we do? More invasions are imminent, but I don't think that's going to make a difference. There we are. We sorted that out nicely, and I don't think... Yeah, level 8 fort, 6,000 men. They're going to be there for quite some time. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to leave you there. They're never going to be able to reinforce and take that, so... That is one problem already dealt with. Siege of something is over. That is excellent. Let's bring you over. Let's see. Wait a second. We need to switch our map mode one more time. Let's go. Westphalia is not a bad idea. Bohemia is not a bad idea. We'll go... Yeah, we'll try and work through Bohemia faster. Westphalia isn't exactly an issue given the fact that they are already Anglican, so we don't need to get anything specific from them. We can force religion here, though. That will take a little bit more than what we've got. Let's see, what else could we do? Can we get you to drop silly? Where are you? No? Cancel subjects. Okay, that's what we needed. Okay, that'll bring it up to 61. That'll be fine. That shouldn't be too hard at all. In fact, yeah, once we get one of these two forts, we should be able to march on over, take an extra piece of land from them, and that'll be sufficient. If not, oh well, it should still be all good all the same. Yeah, I don't even think we need to hand that off to Hungary because I don't think they're going to be in the war for long enough. So let's see, what have we got here? Highlands? Probably don't want to be standing there for longer than necessary, so let's make sure that we blow that open. That'll speed up our the siege by a fair chunk. Also too, we have 166 church power. At the moment, we don't have ourselves a new legal heir, which is a little bit of a problem because we're not, well, we haven't guaranteed succession to the Holy Roman Empire. But I think, you know what? We're already in war, on good terms with Augsburg. Let's call them in. And then can we royal marry? No, government reforms are wrong. Okay, so we can't do that. Alright, well then I guess we may as well just call them in to oh wait, promise? Negative. Alright, well we'll just leave that be for now. I thought we could have possibly married them. That would have been good for giving them extra reasons to vote for us. But, oh well, all things in time. It's not too bad. Also, I should, let's see, we've got a lot of buildings being built right about now. We have 2 free relationships. So what I think we should do is let's go ahead and let's see. Take on some foreign debt. Lusatia, sure. We'll go ahead and do that for them. I think we'll also go ahead and anyone else in Serbia? Sure, we'll pay off their debt as well. We'll see if we can start to negotiate a little bit of better terms with these European members, because we need them to pass the reform, or at least be on our side for it. So no one else we want to take on their debt for. Let's go ahead and let's see, who do we pick? You know what? Let's start working through everybody. Let's go with no, not Liège. Let's go for, wait a second. First of all, Augsburg. That seems reasonable. Gain a little bit of trust with them as well. That should be nice. We'll do that. Let's also go ahead and Aachen. They are already on the right side of things, so we'll do that as well. Yeah, and I think we're just going to go ahead and basically buy a whole stack of people's opinion. That should be good. Arnholt. Sure. Nice and cheap and easy for us to do these things. So, and even if it wasn't, we have so much money, it is easily done. Argentina, Australia, no, we can leave them be. Austria, we may as well go ahead and do that too. Again, the better we can fix up our situation, the better. Let's also go with Bosnia. And what else? Brunswick? Yeah, you're probably worthwhile. Alright, so you know what, for now, we'll leave that be. That should be fine. Does that at all change this next one? It does look like we have 2 people in favor and 66 against. Yeah, it looks like that heretic modifier is most of the problem. And then the rest is just our where we're from, so oh well. One problem at a time. Alright, Salzburg, let's hand you off to Hungary. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's march you over to there. That should be fine. We'll get Landshut out of this one nice and quickly. Or at least that is the plan. So that is a couple of sieges over. That is nice. Let's march on up over to Cheb. And let's go ahead and sue for peace. What have we got? Oh, wait, just a couple of reasons out. Oh, well, I guess we've got to wait till Silly is taken. Alright, well then, let's bring you guys up over here. Let's go. We don't need to worry about those occupations. So let's bring you up over... Up over there seems to be the right play. Do we have... Yeah, Westphalia, you guys, and then Gotland. Yeah, Gotland should be fairly easy. We'll take a couple of these forts as we make our way up there. I don't even think we're going to engage with their armies. I don't think it's going to be necessary. No, I don't think it's going to be necessary at all. Alright, more conversions. That's at least a good sign, I suppose. Looks like we have extra power. 85% on this fort. That's irritating. Would have liked to have that. You know what? Minus 42% is not good enough. We're going to go ahead and siege that down. In fact, I think we're going to do that in a few places. So let's see. What have we got here? Money, yearly prestige. We can lose 5 prestige. That's easy. We got ourselves another fort. Excellent. Back to Hungary. And we'll march you all the way up over there. In fact, you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Let's use our navy to help us out. In fact, what's going on here with the Commonwealth? They're fighting the Ottomans. Okay. Well, then I guess we better get to war with them sooner than later. That's probably going to be important if we're to get our land back. Oh, envoy travel time. That is nice. I'll happily take that. Salzburg is already looking for peace, so let's go ahead and see if they're willing. Let's give, yeah, force religion up at 96%, but that's all it needs to be. We cannot tell them to return any cores. Actually, you know what? We can. You know what? That seems fine. That'll, in fact, make them a little bit happier with us. Actually, can we... Ooh. Already looks like we don't quite have enough at this stage, so... I guess we'll just have to wait a little bit longer until the length of the war becomes a reasonable argument for them. Yeah. Alright. Military leader has left us. That is not ideal, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and tell you to, I don't know, where's Dodgy General? There you go. We'll do that. We'll also get you to drill. Everybody working towards what we're after is probably a good idea. Yeah, this should be fairly easy. Alright, establish cantonments. Lose money gain too. Sure, I'm happy enough to lose a little bit of money for a lot of development. 60 ducats is so beyond reasonable. That is just ridiculous. Alright, already up to 50% war score. That is very nice. Let's see. How is... Looks like Gotland is about to get crushed. The Palatinate did peace out, but honestly, I don't really mind. They occupied Bohemia fairly well for me, so I'm willing to accept. Let's go ahead and see about Landshut. Are they willing to bail yet? No, not yet. Still need to take Scilly, so maybe we go... Maybe we send one of our armies down there just to take out that fort. Just to help speed up the process. Oh, and it looks like we lost a fort over here on Salzburg. Okay, maybe that's why we couldn't piece them out when we wanted to. Yeah, that is probably... Yeah, there we go. 54% war score. Yep, no wonder we couldn't get what we were after. Alright, Landshut is now trying to peace out, but I think we'll hold on to them for just a little while longer. Just make sure that we can break Scilly away from them. No point in having to deal with that as well. Any great projects that I care about? Nothing seems important. Actually, there is one in Pest. Would that help out our friend? What is this? Institution spread and embracement. Idea cost. Nah, that's worthless. Alright, well, we'll let that be. Portugal, doing well. That's good. Occupying things. That's nice. Yeah, we're just going to have to sit back and wait. In fact, you know what? Let's try and get this army back quicker than... yeah, as quick as possible. there goes our overextension, our land from the Pope that we took. Oh, and we have a new national decision. What is this? Pass the abolition of slavery. Tech cost, we do lose missionary strength, but again, I don't think it's a real problem. Sure. We'll go ahead and grab that. And that maxes out our prestige yet again, so that is always good. Looks like we've got some dyes and some fish, wool, and grain. I will also see, 200 power. Let's go ahead and... I think we're going to go ahead and divorce, and then we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a new consort. Yeah, I think this is going to be the best way of getting ourselves a new heir. 551 is pretty good. Our last Empress was pretty decent as well, but again, we really want that extra modifier for the new heir, so we'll stick with what we must. Alright, let's go... we'll head on up over there. Let's also go ahead and switch over to Hungary. That should be fairly easy. In fact, we've also got Prague there. We'll hand that over as well. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good in this war. This war should not last us very long at all. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we managed to get this war dealt with in this episode, which would be a nice change. It often doesn't turn into a quick endeavor when we go to war, but I think this could be one of those times where we can. All right, we're going to renew our influencing of Bar. That seems good. Let's also go ahead and find, who else could we... Trier and Mainz? Sure. Mines. Let's go ahead and see about influencing them. That should be fine. Let's go there. And then we'll go with Trier as well. Oh, no diplomats to send? That seems a little bit funky. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that should help out our reputation a little bit. Let's see. Salzburg is trying to take back some of their provinces, but I don't think it's going to last very long. Yeah, if Castile can just take out that final fort, that would be really nice. Although, you know what? Maybe we just turn around and take them out. Yeah, you know what? We'll take this final province, since we've already got halfway to taking the occupation. Unlawful territory. What's going on there, you fools? You are the right religion, so I guess that's a good sign, but we need to go ahead and see. Demand unlawful territory. Who is this? Volgast. Okay, and what is this? Nerum. Volgast. We have a Hamburg. A Bremen. Yeah, I think this is definitely worth handing back if we can get it. Yes. Alright, so who did you hand back? To Mecklenburg. Yeah, another prince in the empire is always good to have. Alright, let's see. Let's grab our 50 stack. That should be sufficient. Let's march on down. Actually, you know what? Let's just march over to the fort. That should be enough. Let's give military access to where they... Oh, never mind. Don't care about them. Oh, looks like more unlawful territory. Lüneburg. Who are you guys? What did you just take? And Stettin. Okay, so... Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get them to hand both of them back. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and... Oh, demand unlawful territory? No? Huh. Why are you not willing to do this? Recently forced them to return territory. Oh, well, it belonged to Mecklenburg? You know what? We're not missing any princes, so I suppose it's acceptable. Yeah. Not wonderful, but acceptable. The things you got to deal with. Alright, let's see. What else have we got going on at the moment? 57% war score, that's pretty decent. We do have ticking war score, which is nice. Hungary is making work of Sealy, which is good. Siege of Gotland is over, so we can piece them on out. Let's get them away. Let's go ahead and force a religion. Only 39%. That is nice and easy. Let's also grab war reparations and a little bit of money. That'll suffice. So goodbye to you, my friend. Let's bring this army back down. Westphalia, again, I think you're the right religion. Yeah, you're Anglican. Let's march. I don't know, I guess we make our way over towards wherever we think there's going to be another fort. Yeah. Just a matter of piecing out the allies. That's all that it's going to take. In fact, you know what? We should go ahead and see if Landshot's ready to bail. The answer is still a no. Yeah, but I think with another occupation, that'll help us out fairly quickly. We did get that, so let's see about Salzburg. 95%. Oh man, so close. Alright then, let's work on the last of their provinces. That should be all we need, and we can piece them out, but we will hand that over to Hungary just in case these guys get any smart ideas. We'll see about putting down that idea very, very quickly. Alright. Bunch of fairly useless things at the moment. I'm not really too concerned. Looks like we have that occupation. Let's see if that is enough for Salzburg to want out. 95%, we're at 96%. Yeah, their military strength is a bit of a pain. Where can we go? Where can we find them? Bohemia's over there. Geneva's way out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. They're all the way up here. You know what? I'm willing to make the march. Let's go ahead and beat them down a little bit. Unless, of course, they're willing to peace out after that final occupation. Nope, still not. I guess we'll have to give it a couple of months. What about Landshut? They seem fairly well occupied now. Yep, 99%. Let's make them revoke Silly. Let's go ahead and make sure that we force their religion as well. And then we'll take all of their money because I said so. Alright, one less participant is always good. Both of those I don't think we care about. Let's see about... Yeah, I don't think that there's really too much left here. As soon as we get Salzburg out of this... In fact, darn it. I was kind of hoping that piecing out their buddy may have been enough. Let's go ahead and head over to Westphalia. I guess we're going to try and just stand on them and see if they're willing to bail. Although that battle there does seem fairly effective. A good 2-to-1 is pretty decent. Is that enough to push them over the edge? The answer is yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so... Force Religion, 95%. That seems all well and good. And you know what? Just give me what's left of your money nonetheless. I'm not willing to deal with that anymore. In fact, you know what? You can probably make it to Westphalia a little bit quicker than our other fellow, so you can just go ahead and siege down what is left of Bohemia. Yeah, this should all do very, very nicely. In fact, I don't think that there's really much that they can do. In fact, we may even be able to piece them out about now if we so desire. Let's grab a return call to Thuringia. That is definitely something we want to do. And then... what do we want? I think maybe we go ahead and we annul their treaties with any allegiances that we care about. Landshut I don't care about. They're fairly inconsequential as an ally. Nassau's fine. Salzburg, you know what, we'll get rid of them. And then... yeah, we'll just kind of isolate them. I think that that's going to be our best play. Make it a little bit easier when we do go back to war with them. Alright, so that's what we'll do so far. We'll also make sure that we take all of this land just to make sure that we can hand it back to Saxony. Does look like Saxony has a claim, but they don't have ownership. Okay. Well... well, if that's the case, then can we go ahead and hand that off? We could take it for ourselves and then hand it away. That would be the end of the world. Now let's go ahead and share a province. We're not going to hand it back to the Commonwealth because then we need to take it back ourselves. Let's see. No, we don't really have many good options. So I think what we will do is we'll go ahead and... Yeah, I don't know if we can really take much more. Yeah, all of these lands is sort of a pain. Hungary cannot make it a core. Prague. Yeah, we need to make our... Then we need to give them a bit more of a land border, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Let's see. What else could we do then? We could just take it and hope that 30 development counts as 17. In fact, hang on a second. We can check this out. If we look at this, that is 8%, so that's not going to quite be enough. Yeah, and that is 8 as well, so we'd need to hand off more than what's there. Let's go. We can't even release any nations. We could potentially make a client state. That would be one way of doing it. And that would then probably allow us to feed that to a fair bit of Commonwealthers without taking too much overextension. Yeah, you know what? I think that's maybe the way we're going to do it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hand that back. We're then going to go ahead and... Let's see. War score. We'll take ourselves a lot of aggressive expansion. But that's only 4 years worth. I suppose we could do worse. Could grab that as well. That'd be enough for 8, 14, 20 odd. Sure. Let's go ahead and do just that. We'll make ourselves a nice little nation. Hopefully that is not the worst idea I've ever had. Yeah, we'll just have to play... Oh, actually, you know what? We could maybe hand some land off to Moravia. Would they be looking for cause claims, anything of the like? Maybe not. Any good provinces, though? Let's just quickly see before we finish up for today. Let's go... we could take... Oh, Prague's definitely going to be way too expensive, though. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just going to work our way up there. That'll be fine. What we've taken will be enough. We'll get them to return cause. We'll get them to annul their treaties with everybody else. Let's go for... the Palatinate. We'll get them to cancel military access so they get a little bit more annoyed with them, as they are an elector. Let's also go for... just pretty much anything we can do to kind of make them irritated. And you know what? We'll even go ahead and grab their money just to put them in a little bit of debt and make them a little bit easier to take out. Alright, so we're going to set that demand. It's a choice for sure. We're now going to go ahead and... we're not going to return province, but we could assign to a client state. Although apparently we could core it ourselves. It would take 35 months. We would break our truce, but that would give us a conversion. You know what? I think that's maybe what we'll do in the next one. Yeah, we've got nothing but administrative power. We can easily afford this. We're going to go to war with Bohemia. We're going to convert them, and then who knows? Yeah, we might end up taking more land. But you know what? That is for the next one. So if you do want to see that episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.